Welcome to another edition of What's Cooking. Here we are, Freehold, New Jersey. Another piece of history. Rosarios, Deli, but Salumeria. One of the true founders of the meaning of Salumeria. Let's go check them out, do this feature. Alright guys, welcome to another edition of What's Cooking Jersey Shore. Here we are, beautiful Freehold, home of Bruce Springsteen. Guess what? Home of Rosarios. This place is another one of these legacies that we talk about, going through everything that we've been through in our lives the last 10-15 years. And this is not going to be a review, this is going to be a feature, because when someone's been in business in the 50-year mark, there's nothing that any other chef in the world could ever review that they haven't done themselves. So we're here, we're going to speak a little bit with the owner and the founder of Rosarios, Rosario himself. They opened in 1978, correct?
Correct.
Family is from Tusa, Sicily. It's a province of Messina. You got Palermo 50 miles to the east, and Messina 75 miles to the west. And I'm from Syracuse. I'm completely on the other side of the island.
You're the good sauce.
Yeah, but we're here today. We're gonna videotape the store. We're gonna pay homage to another one of our hidden gems here in Jersey Shore. So like we tell everybody, this is the places we have to take care of. Our mom and pops. Forget about corporate America. Corporate America not gonna do diddly squat for us. So we're here with a couple other people that pretty much made this happen. Howard, who got in touch with Andrea and put this meeting together. Johnny Crisafulli. We're still going to try to figure out if he's got any relation to Filippo Crisafulli. Anybody Italian, get back to us. And you know Filippo Crisafulli, right? And Rosario, who's the founder of Rosario's Deli here. We're here, like I said, we're paying homage to a local establishment that has paid its own test of time. So like we were saying,
well, when I was working in the orchestra, the company I was working when I was business, so I came in over here, and I came to know what I can say. I decided to open up the Deli. I thought we were going to region, we were going to open the ravioli. And I was no common, they're not even over the ravioli. Now it's about people, but 40 years ago,
excuse me, Rosario, will you speak louder if you can?
Okay.
If you can speak up a little
40 years ago, okay, what's it look like today? Today's all people, they know the shop. 40 years ago, it was. So what I wanted to do was start with the ravioli, and I first started the machine I was going to get. And we used to make sausage. I had the machine, everything, and everything. The sausage when you put it to serve. So I don't believe to serve. So I was making just time a week. The sausage and I was go. So I stopped and I sold the machine. I pay a lot of money. I give for 500 to somebody. And after we started to go carts, little by little, and they don't want to come over here, boss said, to fall. They will go follow Savior. I had a friend in New York, they made a come. It was a come. It was a John Palermo.
okay.
John Palermo. And came and said, no, I'm coming for you. No, so he came.
So you're the first one that brought Boar's Head down here to Freehold. See that? Not only did he pioneer Rosarios, he pioneered Boar's Head down here.
Amazing.
That's actually an amazing story.
Korea was another company. So we came in and we started with the beginning wasn't that great. So we started after about 5 years, we started to get up and more people know, they started eating the food, goes and make, like I'll make. Okay, everything from scratch. Whatever I make is from scratch. And so everything is started.
Oh, wow, thank you.
Come over here. This is my granddaughter.
Now, what's your name?
Nicole.
Nicole, that's my daughter's name.
It's a good name.
Yes, yes.
And,
Welcome.
Thank you.
so we stay, we came and we started, people started tasting the food, they come and they buy. So we used to make a very little. Everything used to go. And the people used to come with advertise. I don't want to advertise. I never ever, on the first time.
And that's something that his son Tom told us when we first came. If we can zoom in to that back there, or we can zoom in on it later, we'll bring it closer.
Yeah.
This is the only advertisement that they did.
When we opened it, that's it. No
That's
more
it.
advertising.
So, word of mouth.
Wow.
Word of mouth, we came in and everybody came, we came good. People like and it started growing. Very, very good.
Howard, your story, what, 10 years ago, 12 years ago you moved?
This is what I remember from Brooklyn, and I found it here at Rosario's Deli. Now, I didn't know Rosario, but I knew Tommy and
Yeah.
Nicole. And there was a few things that really struck out for me, but obviously the food was amazing. But I'll never forget the day I came in with my kid, my child, little girl, and they gave her a cookie from the bakery. And that's exactly what every Italian bakery in Brooklyn always used to do. And that's really why I love this deli so much, because it reminded me of how I grew up as a kid. This was every weekend, you know, maybe not an Italian, but always with the Boar's head cold cuts, with the great Italian bread, have a sandwich, and that was what family did on the weekends. So that's how we got to know Rosario's Deli.
Yeah, and I would never copy anybody. I never copy. Whatever I've been make over here is my own family. Me, from my mother, my wife,
Yeah.
family.
And I'll tell you what we love. The fritters, right?
Yeah.
They make amazing fritters here. Stuffed mushrooms, I love. And they make a mean chicken cutlet parmesan also.
Nice. Nice.
So they got some amazing food here. They got some great products. But I really love the fact that it's family, a family business, from Rosario to Tanya and Nicole.
My grandchildren, they're all working over here.
And the food is amazing, which it all comes together with that.
And see what he's saying right there? It's another testament of our motto that we have at Z. Marie's, and it's my motto as a chef. Anyone that does food with a love of food, a passion for food, it comes from your heart to your hands to the customer. And that's where it's all
It
about.
really is. What he says is the truth.
Yes.
Because if you don't like, I do not cook. Cook is very delicate.
Yes, yes.
I know. Got to be careful what you cook.
I'm very grateful to Howard taking me here. I've passed by Rosario's probably 100 times, never noticing that there's a hidden gem here. And let me tell you, I've shared it with family, friends. My own father, Concetto, who comes not far from Messina, he shared with Rosario about a pastry called Bignolata Mezzanese. Rosario's going to help my father perfect it. He knows about it from Sicily. And I got to say, Howard, I can't thank you enough. I have a genetically inclined palate to Sicily, but I came in here for the homemade for lunch, and then I left with homemade cookies, homemade desserts. So the rice pudding was beyond amazing, but I had two cookies that I was so tough with deciding which I liked the best. The amaretto cookie was amazing, and then the other cookie, which I still probably haven't had a better one, of a lemon drop cookie. And these are homemade recipes that's in their family here, right here in Freehold, and amazing. So besides the sandwiches and the cold cuts and the cuisine, but their desserts are just tremendously amazing.
And the cannoli.
I haven't had the cannoli yet. You know, there's so much. Oh no, I had the
You
cannolis.
had the
first.
cannolis.
Yes, I had the cannolis. Delicious. I mean, this is a gem that I did not know about, and I'm so grateful to Howard. So thank you, Howard.
And that's the passion that we all share.
Yes.
Right? That's the common thread, is the food that brings us together, that enables these conversations, that enables business to happen, right? Because, I mean, these relationships are all tied together, but when we can sit down and do something like this, and I'm looking around and I see a lot of smiles, right?
Yeah.
It warms the heart.
Yes.
Right? And it
Yeah.
puts a smile on your face.
Okay.
So I thank you, Johnny, and thank you, Chef Umberto, and thank you, Rosario,
Yeah.
for allowing this to happen today.
Thank you.
Well, you were the catalyst to put this all together.
Yes.
Because same like Johnny, I dealt with the pizzeria next door. I must have come by here 1,000 times myself too. I never stopped in. So you put this together, and you brought me to another place that everyone should know about.
Yes.
Yeah, and we definitely want to get the word out.
Yes. I would love to see if Tommy can come by and say hello. Is Tommy a little camera shy? I mean, we should bring Tommy out. He's amazing. He works very hard. Every time I'm in here, he's working so hard. You know, and he learns about hard work from his father.
That never stop.
Yeah.
And so we keep it going like this, and the food everybody treat everybody like a family, and they treat us like a family. They're not treated like this is store. Anything they want,
Yes.
we make. If I'm here, they don't know if I'm here, I make. Even if it's a one day, I do make. No matter what it is. If I'm here, they ask for something, I know even a showcase, I make. I've been to make. Now I know. I've been home. My wife is sick, so I got.
Now, Rosario, my family is from Brooklyn, Queens, and also they started from Sicily in the Bronx. There's a picture there
That's a Bronx.
that Tommy shared.
Yeah, those two pictures are from Bronx.
Can I take one of you share about it? Because it's from a butcher in the Bronx.
Yeah.
I want you to share about that.
That's by Arthur Ave.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
Yeah, it's by Arthur Ave. That's near East 187th Street.
Yeah, that
where you
dome
got
with
all
the
the
long-
pastries.
yeah.
This picture here, if you can explain, this is your family or your wife's
My
family?
wife.
Your wife's family.
Yes. I'm the one that came directly from the season. Them, let me see. Again. Okay. This is my father-in-law. He came from Sicily. He was 4 years old, or 2 years, I don't know. He came and his father's on the other beach. Yeah, over there. So they open up with the butch. He was young kids, they stay in the butch. They stay a long time, and after they moved from there, they moved to Brooklyn.
To Brooklyn.
And after Brooklyn, they became.
Do you remember where in the Bronx this was?
I have the address, and I got to ask. They even got the number. I had it one time. I don't know what I did. And,
These are the amazing roots of this family. I mean, it's
this old Mac. That Mac was. There's the Mac.
If I'm going to be a betting man, this right here has got to be in the Arthur Avenue section, like I was saying, around East 187th Street.
Right.
That's
and then this is
You
the
know
other-
where's it now? That big.
You want to put this one back?
Yeah.
Two Title Brothers.
Next time.
Yes.
Okay,
After
so
they
that's-
close on the Gulf Street or right next.
This right here
You wanna
is
put this
in
one
the
back up?
Little Italy section of the Bronx.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Okay. This is his father, his mother, and this is my father-in-law.
See
When
that?
he was young.
And you can see it almost looks like Vito Corleone, his wife, and little Vito. And when you see certain things like that, it's the way we came, immigrants,
Yeah.
off the boat.
He came right away. He was butch. His father was butch in Palermo. He was butch. He came in over here and opened up a butcher shop. And she used to work in a butcher shop. He was a little boy over here. You see, from here now he was big over there in the same place. That's
amazing.
Rosario, when you came to America, did you live in New York first?
No, Connecticut.
Connecticut, huh?
Yeah, Connecticut went to because my uncle, the one that is bomb, he was in Connecticut, so I went to Connecticut.
Okay.
From Connecticut, I'm all over.
Amazing.
History.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
And we're gonna be right back. We're gonna taste this famous Italian sandwich made here at Rosario's, and we'll see you afterwards. All right, we're back. We're gonna do a tasting, which they've already tasted. It's gonna be a first for me. But this is half the sandwich. Look at this thing.
Hot sandwich, cold sandwich.
Look at the way that's loaded up. You got the nice crispy Italian bread. You can see the flour when it's really good. And I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna take a bite. Try it again.
And this, in order to do what, that's how we make. We don't make special because it's in the front of the camel.
That's right.
I don't do that.
That's right. This is what I always get.
I never
Wow.
did do that.
You
That's
taste
how
the
we
quality
make.
of the cold cuts, a little bit of crunch of the bread, the fresh roasted peppers.
It's such a beautiful dressing too.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's what I
Rosario,
love.
you're very proud of the dressing,
We make
right? Homemade. Homemade.
It's like almost like a tomato vinaigrette, roasted pepper.
Delicious.
It's a roasted
Very
peppers.
Roasted peppers.
Roasted pepper.
Roasted peppers.
So
That's
for me, what makes a good sandwich, it's got to start with the bread. You need that good semolina, crispy Italian bread that I love, and then it's got to have the right ingredients, the right toppings, and the dressing for me. And this sandwich brings it all together. And as I said, it reminded me of Brooklyn the first time I had one, and I come here for it often. And I'm so glad that Johnny C. enjoyed it, and now Chef Umberto, what do you think?
Excellent sandwich. It's a fantastic sandwich. I would come to Freehold just for this.
I mentioned the dressing. My late grandmother Angelina, she owned Italian restaurants. My grandfather in Long Island, Florida, Kraft Foods wanted to bottle her dressing. They would make, I don't know, at the restaurant, they would make 6 gallons for the week. She was so proud of her dressing. And Rosario, you know, I know this is a family recipe, and don't take it for granted. This is how many years you've been making this dressing?
Oh, since I say maybe 35 years.
There you
35
go.
years.
35 years. Because before I used to buy, and after I used to make, you know, I had a time, so I let them make the buy.
And that recipe does not get shared.
I don't know.
I know it doesn't because my own uncle won't share the recipe with me of his mother. So
Alright.
we respect,
Yeah,
and
wow.
that's what you get here is quality.
I try
mean,
it. Whatever I do myself, I try to keep it for myself.
Of course,
You know.
of course.
The people like, I keep them making. The people don't like, throw
That's
them
it.
out.
That old saying, it's not broke, you're not gonna fix it. It's something
No.
that's working.
The law with this, I keep it the same thing all the time. I keep it long.
I don't think you can fix this. This
No.
is awesome.
No.
It's a very, very good sandwich. With that being said, we're gonna start to conclude this episode, but we gotta remind you to subscribe. All your subscriptions help us keep us doing this. This is a labor of love that we do for all the Jersey Shore mom and pops to keep them going after everything they've been through. Subscribe to our network, and if you have a hidden gem that you want us to know about, put it in the comments, and we'll try our best to get out to see it as soon as possible. We're gonna take a little bit of video of the rest of the store, and we'll see you on the next episode of What's Cooking. Okay guys, this is going to conclude another one of our beautiful feature stories. This is a place that's been in existence since 1978. A family owned and operated place. There's not a number of Vespas that I could give someone that's had a business for this long. Also meeting the founder, Rosario. What a genuine person he is. I mean, he's been offered through the years to be on camera, never done it before. He's a very quiet, self-spoken man. Proud of his heritage, proud of what he does. And I am honored to have had the opportunity to be able to sit, break bread with such fine company. Johnny C, the pizza maestro himself, Howard, who put this all together, Rosario, and Chef Umberto. Remember, like we told you, subscribe. And if you have a favorite place that you want us to check out, let us know in the comments and we'll try to get to it. This is Chef Umberto signing off for another edition of What's Cooking.